if you've been waiting for Tesla to finally drop the long-promised affordable Model 2, or if you've been saving up thinking that's the only smart entry point into the EV world, today's video might just change your plans completely. Because what I'm about to show you is a game shifter, a curveball, and honestly, a wake-up call for the entire electric segment. This is the 2026 BYD Atto 2, the compact electric SUV that isn't trying to chase Tesla, it's trying to outrun it. And judging by the first impressions, it just might succeed. Welcome back to Motor Verdict Meet, where we break down the newest machines shaping the future of mobility. And today, trust me, this one deserves your full attention. Let's start with what hits you first, the styling. The Atto 2 may be small on paper, but visually it carries itself with surprising confidence. BYD has been refining its design language year after year, and this one shows how far they've come. Up front, you get a clean, closed-off grille, typical for an EV, but here it's sculpted, tight, and athletic rather than awkwardly flat. The sharp LED headlights stretch outward like focused eyes, connected visually through a dark trim piece that gives the SUV that wide, planted stance almost instantly. It looks tougher than the BYD Dolphin, more mature than the Seagull, and way more premium than its price bracket would make you expect. And yes, BYD kept the rugged touches. You'll see subtle black cladding around the wheel arches, giving it the "yes, I can handle your dirt road" personality without going overboard. On the road, especially from the front three-quarter angle, it looks like a proper urban adventurer, compact enough for tight city streets, but substantial enough not to feel like a budget experiment. Now let's slide over to the left side, because this is where the proportions really come to life. The floating roof design is the first detail that grabs your eye. Thanks to the blacked-out pillars, the roofline visually hovers above the body. It's sporty, modern, and makes the Atto 2 look lower and sleeker than its true measurements. The flush door handles are another smart touch, not only giving a premium feel, but also helping aerodynamic performance. Even the wheels, 16 or 17-inch alloys, fill the arches nicely, avoiding that awkward skinny tire look some small EVs can't escape. Follow that line around to the right side, and the design continues with the same cleanliness and structure. The character line that runs across the doors pulls the whole body together in a neat, cohesive way. And the window-to-body ratio is just right, big enough to give the cabin an airy feel, small enough to maintain that solid, sporty aesthetic. It's balanced, simple, and honestly better styled than half the budget EV crossovers out there. Then you get to the back, and BYD absolutely nailed this part. The Atto 2 has one of the most distinctive taillight signatures in its segment. A full-width LED bar stretches across the rear, and inside it, the pattern forms what resembles a Mobius loop, an infinite curve that glows beautifully at night. It's elegant, futuristic, and looks like something you'd expect from a more expensive European brand. The rear bumper echoes the front with rugged elements that complete the SUV vibe. Overall, the backside makes the Atto 2 instantly recognizable on the road. Now let's step inside, because this is where the car really flexes its muscles. The interior is the moment many people realize that Tesla's stripped-down minimalist approach might not age well. The Atto 2 doesn't feel like a budget EV at all. It feels like a small, premium tech lounge. The centerpiece is the 12.8-inch rotating touchscreen. Yes, it still rotates. Portrait for navigation or apps, landscape for entertainment or settings. It's such a simple idea that adds so much versatility. And the new dialing system running inside is smoother, faster, and more polished than ever. Plus, you get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto right out of the box, something Tesla still refuses to offer. The dashboard materials feel far above what you'd expect at this price point. Soft touch sections, fake leather that actually feels premium, and bright trim accents that bring character instead of clutter. And for the driver, the 8.8-inch digital cluster is actually useful. Clear speed, range, tire pressures, lane info. No guessing, no minimalism theater. The crystal gear selector in the center console is another unexpected luxury touch. It looks like something lifted from a BMW or Lexus. Beneath it, physical switches. Yes, actual buttons for drive modes and climate settings. It's refreshing that BYD didn't bury basic controls in menus like so many EV brands. And because this is built on BYD's ePlatform 3, the floor is completely flat. That means the rear seat space is shockingly good for a compact SUV. Adults can sit back there comfortably without feeling squeezed. And if you spec the higher trims, you get a massive panoramic sunroof that turns the whole cabin into a light-filled space that feels a size bigger than it is. There's also a wireless charging pad in BYD's V2L tech, allowing the Atto 2 to power your devices, campsite, laptop, even your coffee machine. It's not just a car, it's an energy bank on wheels. Now let's talk performance, because BYD didn't just build this to look good. Under the floor sits their famous Blade battery, known worldwide for being one of the safest EV battery technologies ever tested. No thermal runaway, no surprise overheating, no drama. The 2026 Atto 2 will likely come with two battery options, around 45 kWh for the base and around 51 kWh for the extended range version. In real-world driving, that gives you between 345 and 400 km on a single charge, solid numbers for daily use and weekend trips. Powering the front wheels is a motor producing about 175 horsepower and 290 Nm of torque. For a compact EV, that's plenty. 0-100 km/h in under 8 seconds means quick acceleration for city driving, easy overtakes, and confident merging onto highways. It's not trying to be a performance monster, it's trying to be the perfect daily EV, and it succeeds. The suspension is tuned more for comfort than sportiness, absorbing rough city streets with ease. And the steering is light but accurate, ideal for an urban environment. Charging is solid too. With DC fast charging around 80 kW, you can go from 30% to 80% in roughly 30 minutes, perfect for coffee break top-ups. Now comes the big question: price. While official global pricing hasn't dropped yet, all signs point to BYD positioning the Atto 2 significantly below Tesla, Hyundai, VW, and even some Chinese rivals. Value is the name of the game here. When you consider the tech, the build quality, the safety credentials, and the real-world usable range, the Atto 2 becomes something more than just a budget EV. It becomes the smart buy. Which brings us to the final verdict. The 2026 BYD Atto 2 isn't here to challenge Tesla on bragging rights. It's here to challenge Tesla where it matters most, making electric driving accessible without sacrificing quality or features. It feels modern, looks sharp, drives smoothly, and offers technology that doesn't feel watered down or compromised. For many people, this might be the EV that finally makes the switch feel easy. And for the big automakers watching, this is a warning shot. If you enjoyed this full breakdown and want more deep dive reviews, first looks, and real automotive insight, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and follow Motor Verdict Meet for more game-changing reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.